So, special intro today?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, no. Just no
Come on.
special intro. No.
Fine.
Not this week.
Fine.
Are you ready?
You know that's a special intro.
I know that's a special intro. You tricked me into it.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new episode of As the Buckle Turns. I'm Adam.
I'm Tim.
And this week we're going over the Elimination Chamber results. And we got some other news. You know, we're definitely on the path to Wrestlemania, so that's what's
Adam,
going on.
I have some bad news
What?
for you.
Oh, God, what?
We're back onto the 2 weeks on every 2 weeks of pay-per-view.
Yes!
One last time.
All right. I actually liked that schedule.
Yeah, because when we didn't have really much to talk about, it was a dead. We had our predictions.
We had a prediction. It was up.
So it
Time
was
to go to
nice.
another prediction. There's another prediction.
I actually thought, because right before we came on here, like, it's like in 2 weeks, right? I look it up. Nope, it's next week.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're can talk about more about Fastlane.
Next week's show is definitely the predictions for Fastlane.
Hopefully, you'll learn from this past week.
Oh.
We'll get to that in a second.
Yes.
So, short show? Or do you think?
Maybe.
Maybe. Depends on how much I ramble. Because there's going to be
Exactly.
some rambling about
There
this
could
show, the Elimination Chamber.
There could be.
So, let's jump right into results.
Yep. Results for the 2018 Elimination Chamber.
Quick question.
Yes.
What was the win cap of that again?
All right. So you had 6 correct. I had 5 correct. The one that we did not agree upon, Bray Wyatt versus Matt Hardy, is the only one that I lost.
Yes, you did.
This was the most easily predicted show I've ever had to deal with in my life.
Yeah, it was.
Like, we looked over the card. Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy were that and maybe the tag titles were the only 2 matches that could have gone either way.
Yeah. So I want to just read what I sent to you afterwards. I was on the February 26th.
Mm-hmm.
So how did we do? I missed one. You got all of them. This is the easiest to predict. Yep. It makes gloating pointless. I'm still going to do it. And I am. I won. I got all of them right. It was completely easy to do that.
I know.
And the only reason why you picked Bray Wyatt was because it's the one thing you thought, like, no.
This might be the one that's not easily predicted.
Yep, and it was.
Oh.
Yeah, but yeah, I had to read that because it was true. As soon as you said this is the most easily predicted, I'm like, yep, and gloating, it almost makes gloating pointless. Nope, I'm still gonna do it because I gotta gloat.
Right.
Especially the fact that I got all 6 of them right. Too.
I know,
but again, it was so predictable. Everyone was saying this.
Yeah.
Overall, I mean, when you look at the card, it's a card. And that's with 2 Elimination Chambers matches on there. And one, as we've heard a billion times,
was historical.
Historical. As part of the heard about the last pay-per-view, was historical.
Well, I mean, technically, both of them are historical.
Yes.
It's the first time that there's been 7 men in the Elimination Chamber, and it's the first women's Elimination Chamber. Way to go, WWE, for overshadowing yourself.
But not just that, but not coming up with a better term for the 2 different ones.
I know.
Especially since historical was burnt out 2 weeks before the Royal Rumble even happened.
I know.
So
I can't wait for post WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Where we're back into the start of the next cycle, where they don't have to say that every women's match is the most historical thing ever. I'm like, look, can we just accept that they are matches?
See, hold on, you gotta wait 2 more years for that.
2 more?
You know why?
Why?
Because next year they gotta remind us that this year's was the historic Royal Rumble.
All right.
Elimination Chamber for the
Well,
women.
now it's the first anniversary.
Yep.
Of the historical.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So maybe around the 3rd one. Now, here's the thing, though.
Yes.
There's a small, very small chance that might not happen. if rumors come true that Triple H is taking over.
Oh, yes.
If he takes over, I don't think we have to worry about that.
We're not going to have Michael Cole constantly saying everything is super historical regarding women's matches. Look, I understand that they're historical, and I love that it's historical. We don't need to be hit over the head with a brick about it every 5 seconds.
Especially since your audience, WWE, is not 12. That's who you want it to be.
Yes.
Your audience who's watching is our age.
18 to 34.
Which I am still in that category for
I'm
less than a few days.
maturity-wise, I am about to get into that category.
I'm not even close to that category. I'm still at 5.
Okay. I'm around 16 now.
Sometimes at 4.
Okay.
I don't think I'm ever going to go past 5.
All right.
But
So,
let's dive in.
yeah. So the pre-show was Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, a.k.a. The Club.
The Balor Club.
Yes. They defeated the Miztourage, Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel. I watched this one. It's the only, I'm going to be honest, I did not watch this at all. I watched this match.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the rest of the pay-per-view because it was so easy, predictable. Why would I want to watch a story that I know the ending to?
I will say this: when you get a chance, at least watch the 2 cell chamber matches, because while it is predictable, they are pretty good.
Yeah. Oh no, I've heard that it's it's good.
Trust me. When we get to as we get down, I've lost a lot to say about the Elimination Chamber men's match.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong; it's super entertaining, but trust me, when we get there, you'll find out.
Okay.
But
so
you like this match?
I enjoyed this. I was really surprised at how I know Gallows and Anderson.
Yeah.
I don't know them, but I've seen them, and I have not truly seen the Miztourage in action all that much. And it actually surprised me how well Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel were working as a team.
Yep.
And how well they were working with Gallows and Anderson in the ring.
That's cool.
There was, I think 1 or 2 spots near the end that there was a bit of a botch. And I don't know if it was Curtis Axel mistimed something or if Carl Anderson mistimed something.
Okay.
But it's a moment where Anderson was supposed to basically throw Axel
over the ropes.
No, it's kind of a belly to belly or a suplex. Once again, it was Sunday night. I don't really remember everything, all the details. I didn't go back before we recorded.
You were a little drunk.
Inebriated.
Yeah.
Yes.
So blacked out.
But Gallows came in, did the big boot, and made it it seemed to be Gallows came in and was just seriously, guys, I need to fix this. And they finished. It was a strong match. It was I was thank you.
That's good.
Thank you, guys. Gallows still, in my opinion, moves exactly like most big men in the wrestling rings. He moves exactly like Nash, Test,
I think
it's like their legs are just always stiff.
Well, the thing is though is when you saw him Gallows in other companies, and only a few years ago, he didn't move that way. I think it's part of it's just how the Vince wants big men to, in a sense,
move in the ring,
which is just weird. And it's not that he wants them to move a certain way, and if they're not used to doing it, it comes off as
very stiff
and can you even walk?
Yeah.
Are you in pain?
Yeah.
Nash
sometimes made sense because the man does not have the greatest of knees.
No, but I mean, even when he returned, before he tore his quad,
yes,
he moved around the ring. You looked at him and it's are you in pain? And he wasn't at the time.
No,
and you're but the way he was moving, it was just
it's very from the waist down, very stiff.
Yeah.
And I don't like the fact that in the WWE, if you're over 6'5", the big boot has to be part of your your run. Come on, not everyone is going to be using it from now on.
But yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how they go this because I've heard rumors that there's possibly a triple threat match
Okay.
for the tag titles with the
Ooh.
Revival, the Balor Club, and Sheamus and Cesaro
Okay.
for WrestleMania or one or the other.
Oh.
I prefer the triple threat match.
Yeah.
Because I think it'd be great story wise because the club has been putting on some good matches. And it actually been being pushed well.
And DeBar has been doing some very good matches as well.
Yeah. And then you throw in the Revival
Who are incredibly solid in the ring.
Yep. And this would be a great way to put the belts on the Revival.
Yes.
And you could have a dispute, bring back up the whole thing they were just doing not that long ago between the Balor Club and the Revival.
Yeah.
For the belts going into SummerSlam. That would be kind of cool.
I would also like to see more story-wise for the tag team division as a whole.
Yes.
Because right now, especially on SmackDown, if you're not the title holder, if you're not the Usos in the New Day,
Yep.
kind of everyone forgets that you're there.
Yeah, and we'll get to that when we get to Fastlane's card.
Yeah.
As of right now. Oh my god. Yeah.
All right. So the show opened with the women's elimination
And
chamber.
I was happy with this.
I liked the fact that they were the curtain puller for this one.
And the reason why, because when they started, it opened up.
Yep.
And I'm like, they better not be the men's elimination chamber. 'Cause I knew it was going to open up with one, because right before the pre-show ended, you saw the dun 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 dun.
Oh, and they're like, all right, we're gonna send it
you hear
up
the people
there.
like, yeah, and like
They're like,
we're
we're gonna
starting
be-
off, and like do the little promo thing for the elimination chamber, like card and all that.
Yeah.
So you knew when it was starting. I'm like, good, we kind of figured that, but I was like, they better not be the men's, because the women's does not need to end the show.
I actually thought that overall, having the women's open,
Yep.
and I've seen a lot of people kind of, they're like, well, every other major women's match has been, the show closer.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, but this card is so predictable that I would rather have them open the show.
Yeah.
So that way you get the whatever pop for the women's division
Yep.
out of the way, because if you had the men start it with Roman winning,
Yep.
it's predictable. If you didn't know that he was going to win, you're an idiot.
Yep.
At the end of the show, so that way you don't have the fans pissed off for the entire show.
Yeah.
They would have straight up hijacked everything.
Yep.
So yeah, no, we had Alexa Bliss, Bailey, Mandy Rose, Mickey James, Sasha Banks, and Sonya Deville. Alexa Bliss retained her championship.
So let's just get off the ball on how the story going into this match was teams. You
Yes.
had Sasha and Bailey friendship.
Yeah,
You had Absolution.
Mandy and Sonya.
Yeah, as a team. So Alexa Bliss was looking for a teammate. She needed someone, so she went with Mickey James.
I actually don't see that as a bad thing.
It wasn't. So they played that up. It would start off with Absolution. Remember, not Mandy. Sonya in there with Sasha, right?
I believe so.
Yes.
Yes, so the first eliminated was Mandy.
Yes. Making the first person eliminated from the first ever women's historic Royal Rumble.
And the Elimination Chamber.
With Mandy Rose, which pissed me off because I'm like, no, she needs to be. They need to treat her better because she looks so much like Trish Stratus.
Yeah, I know.
But because
Give her time.
I know, but still, I was like, at least let her be second.
I don't feel like this is a burial.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't at all. Nothing. No woman walked out here hurt,
No.
except for Sasha.
Well, I mean,
But we'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
But
So she was eliminated by Sasha.
yep.
With a bank statement.
Yep. It was basically Absolution. In a sense, was kind of a little bit of a buried.
Damn. Well, yeah, because I mean they were the first two out.
Yeah, so it's just kind of like because Paige is injured and while everyone's saying she's done, they haven't officially announced it yet. That she's retiring. It's like the WWE saying, "Well, you're too new. We don't really want to do anything with you anymore, without Paige."
All right.
Which is a bullshit.
Yeah, I know.
But
I actually I thought this was, because I didn't watch the show.
Yep.
Totally didn't realize this. Alexa came out number 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Very few times have you had, outside of Shawn Michaels, somebody who starts outside the pod win.
No, she wasn't number 2. She was the last person to come out.
Oh yeah, never mind.
She came out number 2 to go into a pod.
Yeah, sorry. I read the
thing wrong.
The thing wrong. It was Bailey who entered as number 2, and it was Sonya who came in first.
Yeah, so they got that. Then we got Mickie James.
Yep.
Who got eliminated before she could even be a teammate to Alexa Bliss.
By the way, Bailey needs a better finisher.
The Bailey to Belly.
It can be one of her signature moves.
Yeah.
She needs a better.
I like the Belly
It's a
to Belly.
suplex.
I like it. So was the Olympic Slam.
Yeah, but his looks.
Yeah, no.
No, actually, his was actually used. Yes, it's a finisher, but it was used more as a signature move because sometimes he would nail it.
That
Yes.
came later.
All right, fine, whatever.
His original finisher was the Olympic Slam.
Yeah, that's true.
For several years.
Well, then, much like Kurt Angle, we can move Bailey into something else.
I'm okay with that.
An ankle lock.
Yeah.
Actually, that wouldn't be terrible.
They're saving that for Jason Jordan when he returns.
If he returns. Anyway, no, he'll probably come back.
But, so, it came down to Alexa Bliss, Sasha, and Bailey.
Yes.
And I loved how when she came out, she refused to let the door open. Like, Alexa tried to keep herself in. Came out the other side. They went around. She starts climbing up.
Alexa played the heel.
Yeah.
Just trying to stay away from everyone.
They got trapped between there. She got tricked into it. Sasha gets some hits on her. Bailey's coming up. And for no strategic reason, Sasha attacks Bailey.
Okay. Outside of maybe Sasha's just being a bad person, she being a bitch.
Yep.
And being like...
She's being a boss.
Being like... No, that's a bitch. Bailey, stop trying to crowd me. Yeah. Oh, I thought Bailey was trying to attack me. Really? What gave you that idea? Because she's been helping you up to this point.
Yeah.
Which caused Alexa to have the ability to pin Bailey.
Yep. Eventually led to Bailey getting pinned.
Yep.
And then Sasha losing to Alexis.
Yes, Alexa.
Alexa. And by the way, props to my 5 Feet of Fury babe.
Yeah.
For nailing the twisted...
Top rope DDT?
No. It's her Twisted Bliss from the top of the pod.
Yes.
To the outside. I mean,
yeah.
Yes, Sasha was standing up, but damn, that was amazing. I mean, I loved how Sasha to reverse that into the bank statement in a sense, and then how to get her into the ring to try to get her to tap.
Okay, I do have to say, thank you very much, WWE, for giving us this match.
Booking was a little confusing.
Yeah. Now, did you catch that they specifically said that more padding had been added to the outside of the ring? By the way, they actually added it to the Elimination Chamber as a whole last year.
Yeah. I didn't notice it until this year.
Making a statement about this now was just like, oh, we did it for the ladies. No, you did it last year for the men.
Yeah.
And it's the same amount of padding as last year.
Well, see, the thing is, I noticed the padding this year. I'm like, did they put that there just for the women? Because I didn't realize it last year.
Yeah.
And then when the men's came out, I looked and I'm like, oh, the padding's there. No, it's been there.
Yeah, it's.
I was like, okay, it's a new thing.
It's part of the. Well, actually, a lot of the guys wanted. A lot of the wrestlers wanted that padding there.
Yeah.
So that they could do more.
Yeah.
Because I mean, yes, that first year, it was awesome. It was about the fourth there's what 15?
Yeah, something like that.
It was somewhere around like 5 or 6 that guys started to avoid the outside.
Yeah.
And they were just like, yeah, it's a little too much to land on it.
Yeah.
Sean was more than willing to commit to certain things.
Yeah.
And the people that were in that 2002 one outside. It's great. That one is awesome.
Yep.
It's the one where Triple H beat, what was it, 2003? Where Triple H beat Goldberg at the end?
Yeah.
That one was... I mean, personally, I do like that specific ending. You know, Triple H was able to twist himself enough to be able to hit the hammer on Goldberg, which is what a heel Triple H would do to retain his title.
Yes.
Because he knew that he couldn't straight up beat Goldberg.
Yep.
It's booked wrong because Triple H was injured.
Yeah.
And it just, Goldberg is built so heavy through that entire run, and then that happens. You're like, oh. I mean, it'd be one thing if, you know, Triple H and Goldberg had been like eliminating people, all just going back and forth like that. Triple H hid for 90% of that match, and then was just like, and hammer to the head. Guess what? You're done.
Yep.
Ha ha ha! I win.
So yeah. And the one thing you notice, because of the padding, the sound effects of hitting the outside is gone.
Oh.
Which is kind of make less noise. But it's
There's
fine.
a way to fix that.
Oh, yeah.
What you do is you make the steel, the grate, removable.
Yeah.
So that, and you put it on tiny springs.
Yeah.
So that it bounces. And you'll see the padding bounce with it.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, they're really bouncing them off from that. Much like you see, the mat bounce.
Yeah.
That you need just that much of a bounce off from that, and it will give you a great sound.
Yeah.
You'll have steel on steel.
Yeah, it gives that noise that we familiar with the cage.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like the Pugunji prison.
Oh, where it was basically everything was silent.
Yeah, there was no sound at all.
Yeah.
So, but
wrestling depends upon theatrics.
Yes.
Punjabi prison, not so much.
No. But it was definitely a good match. It was a great show opener.
Yeah.
Other side then of Sasha's questionable, let me attack my best friend
for no apparent reason.
When we worked with each other to eliminate Alexa. Why did I say Alexis for some reason?
I don't know.
Neither do I. Alexa. Then me and her.
Oh, then
for the championship,
we can actually be like, all right, I respect you. Shake hands in the middle of the ring and go, now let's do this.
But nope, they didn't want to do that.
Nope.
So questionable booking aside, but it was still a pretty good match.
All right, next up, we have Cesaro and Sheamus defeating Titus Worldwide, Apollo with no last name now, and Titus O'Neil with Dana Brooke.
It was a decent match. It wasn't bad.
No, I mean, I didn't see it, so but how was it, Tim?
It wasn't bad.
I mean, we totally called it.
Yeah. I'll say this. Titus does not look good. Did not look good. Like, when he came out, he's put on some weight, and then he's still kind of like, you could see like the abs, but like you could tell. But the way he was just moving, it looks like he was old, or he's in a lot of pain or something.
He was tired.
I don't know. It's just
By the way, go to work and tell somebody that they're older. That's older.
Yeah.
Huh. You look tired. See how quickly they're just like, hey, stop that. You're like, well, I'm sorry, but you look tired.
But it was just like, he didn't look, I don't know. It's just, he looked odd and like, there. Apollo wasn't bad in the ring. They just don't have any. Like,
I just like the fact that like you're just like, I got nothing for these guys.
Because they put this match in there because they didn't really have a match for the tag team titles.
Yeah. And
they didn't want to put the Revival in there for some reason.
I kind of feel that this should have been on the pre-match card.
Yeah.
And in that Gallows and Anderson versus the Miztourage should have been on the card.
But at the same time, it's a tag titles. We can't have the belts on the.
I know.
Now, like, other than the cruiserweight belt being on the pre-show.
Well, then in that case, Gallows and Anderson should have been going against the Bar.
Yeah.
And you could have the Miztourage versus Titus Worldwide. Branding battle.
Yeah, but whatever. Yeah, it wasn't a bad match, but you knew who was going to win this one.
Yeah.
For that, yeah.
All right.
That's all I'm going to say about that.
Next up, we have Asuka versus Nia Asuka defeated Nia
Yeah, This one was a little weird.
Okay.
They did a great job of making Nia look good. Like, just everything like Asuka tried. She just got overpowered, thrown off, and all that. But the thing is, here's what happens. Yes, Asuka said on Raw she's gonna make Nia tap. She didn't make her tap.
Oh.
She got like a roll up or something like that. Win is a win. Yep, we knew that. Nia gets up, beats up on Asuka, pushes through the ring barricade, and walks off. Storms off. So it's just like, yes, they were trying to protect Nia. Because I guess the rumor is like she's facing Alexa at WrestleMania, so they wanted to keep her strong. But why would you have her attack her? Because that means we have to have one more match. Guess what? Asuka's got to win that match to maintain undefeated. So you're gonna hurt Nia again. Why?
I don't know.
And they're doing it on Raw.
Oh.
So it's like, why? I get it because apparently they're waiting for Asuka for Fastlane to be over, so they can then Asuka can say, no, I want Charlotte.
Yes.
Well,
because I mean, clearly Alexa is troubled. No, intimidated by Asuka.
Yeah.
Even though she constantly plays the I'm a cocky champion.
First off, gotta go back to the end of the first Elimination Chamber
Yes.
match and her Alexa's promo.
That Asuka's not ready for Alexa.
No, the fact that she gave this passionate speech about everyone who there and then flipped the switch back to bitch mode. It was beautiful.
That's awesome.
And then that line, like, no, she's not ready for Alexa, was a great line. So, but yeah, so it was just like, it was a little confusing, and we'll see that this same tactic later in the night.
Yes. So next up was Matt Hardy versus Bray Wyatt. By the way, the write-up on Wikipedia, so the Asuka one is a paragraph. Woken Matt Hardy, I'm gonna read it.
Okay.
In the fourth match, Woken Matt Hardy fought Bray Wyatt. In the climax, Hardy won by hitting a twist of fate on Wyatt. That's the entire write-up for their match. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Whoever put that up, thanks for just giving me nothing.
See, which is great, because the match started off really well. Because what happened was, Matt comes out, he's in the ring, Bray's music lights go out and all that, come back on, Bray's in the ring trying to attack him, Matt's jacket is in the ring and Matt's nowhere to be seen. And he starts talking to him.
I know.
So it's like playing mind games. Okay,
yeah.
We're good. We'll gain this. And he attacks him out there. They kind of go back and forth. It was an okay match. It was definitely good. Better than we've seen on the ones they had in Raw.
Yeah.
But it wasn't what we were hoping for. Hopefully, the potential story and rumor of Ultimate Deletion at WrestleMania will be far better and more in line with there. But who knows? But I was glad that Matt got the victory. There was no point in taking them out of this feud before WrestleMania.
No, just let the feud get really, really weird between now and WrestleMania.
Yeah, let it get weird. Let's just put it this way. Let it get weird as it did for the House of Horrors.
Yeah, I want that to be the less weird moment for Bray Wyatt and having weird matches.
See, what I want to see what happen if we get the Ultimate Deletion match, which is gonna be like it'll be filmed beforehand. We know that. What I want to see happen is I want it to be people comparing the two and going like House of Horrors, bad. House of Ultimate Deletion, weird as fuck.
It was so weird.
But it was the better of the ones because you had Matt Hardy involved with it.
Right.
So, but
All right.
Who knows?
So next up was the Raw contract signing for Ronda Rousey. Okay. Tim, I just have a question for you.
Yes.
If you're about to sign a contract to work for an employer,
Yep.
would you attack your boss before signing the contract? Now, the contract states that once you're signed, they can't fire you randomly.
Mm-hmm.
So you could, have an altercation with your boss. But would you do it before you signed your contract?
Yes.
You know that they can then just go, yeah, no, we're just going to shred that contract. Your signature meant nothing. We actually withdraw it. When you attack...
No.
It should have been signed, then the hip toss through the table should have happened.
No, it worked better the way this way, because the whole purpose of the way that it went down was they wanted Rousey so they could punish her for what she and The Rock did.
Yeah, at WrestleMania 31.
Yeah, so that was like, and then she signed after, putting Triple H through a table. Is like, okay, you may have gotten that, but now we own you. We're going to get back at you, Mind Flame.
Well, I mean, also, part of this angle is Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
Being kind of played like a puppet, but at the same time realizing that he's not in a good spot. Yeah. He's just like, I wonder if I can use Ronda to get back at my boss.
Yeah.
And her big lady balls.
So first off, we got to break this down into two parts.
Okay.
First off, we got to take the very awkward part. Ronda on the mic.
Except for the fact that Ronda on the mic on Raw the next day was way better.
But see, the thing, we got to see, I'm going to get to that in a second.
Okay.
Because here's the mistake they made with Ronda. It worked at the Royal Rumble because it was fine.
Yeah, don't say anything.
Don't say anything. No, just coming out. She's all smile. She's happy to be there.
Yeah.
Point blank. That works. Yes, we believe that because we know if you followed Ronda and what she liked about wrestling, she's a wrestling mark. Like, she's like...
Oh, yeah. On Before Raw, she actually she gave a special birthday to a young girl.
Uh-huh.
I think the girl was like 4 or 5.
Oh, wow.
Gave her a full entrance.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I was just like, all right, that's cool. Most likely that's probably a niece or something, but whatever, that's cool.
But still.
I'm like, that girl's a highlight for years to come.
Oh, yeah.
I got to have my own entrance.
Yeah. So I get that. But when she comes out to her contract signing, yeah, I guess the whole point was like, she's so happy to be here. She wants to earn her spot.
Yeah.
And all that. I'm sorry. No.
Oh.
Because that's not who Ronda is when you watch MMA. Because the main reason to bring Ronda over to the WWE is because she has that MMA level stardom and all that. Yes, she can have that fun thing if you watch certain things, like clips, especially watch the Ultimate Fighter when she was a coach. She has like, but when she's in the ring or doing business, she's business.
When she's getting ready for a fight, she's business.
Yeah.
This wasn't a fight.
But
so she can come out and be like, no, hey, I enjoy working here. I can't wait for this. The day you tell me that I have a match, I am going to destroy that person.
See, the thing is that's not the case, though. She should have come out.
But until then, let's go have some fun.
The thing is, that's not Ronda. Like a lot of people say, she's like in there
because they have they don't. First of all, they haven't been paying attention then.
Well, no, but see, the thing is, I have paid attention. Most of the time, you see Ronda in interviews, she's not all smiles. Like, yes, she's more like.
Well, she's as much of a mark as CM Punk is.
Oh no, I'm not saying I know she's like there, but this is the time like we're supposed to be bringing in, showing why we're bringing her in. She's a beast,
okay,
and we got that. Let me finish. Hey, I watched this. You
are so meandering through this. Then
no, I'm not, because you keep interrupting me. So what they should because once we got to the whole talk about your match at WrestleMania from Triple H and staff, and like, okay, it's time to sign. That's where the dividing point ends. Like, because then we get the Triple H and Kurt like talking, and she's just like, Kurt, you have something to say? And Kurt pulls it, and now we get to see that when she's like the kind of like, oh, so you're gonna do this shit? Now we get to see what we want from Ronda.
Okay.
So, like, the whole, like, that, and then they kind of get out of the ring. Like Triple H is trying to get Kurt out of the ring. He's sick and all that. Stephanie comes in, Triple H, the whole thing, and then the suplex, in a sense, the hip toss.
It's a hip toss
through the table. Sign the contract. Stephanie comes in, gets the smack, and we just get that. And she sold that smack like a pro.
Oh yeah,
she choked that thing, and she's just like, and then just comes up and like, oh, I'm like, that's what we need from Ronda. I haven't seen her work on Raw, but I heard it was really good.
Yeah, it was.
From what I've been telling, it was like basically they took what she did on Raw from the second half.
Yeah,
and just continue it.
I personally, I think the best way to sell Ronda is she's two characters. Mm-hmm. She's actually a really, really nice person. She wants to be nice to everyone. The moment that she knows that she has a match against somebody, she's like, look, I like you. We work together back here. We're around each other every day. This is awesome. Awesome. When I get in that ring, I am all business. I will destroy you if I have to. Don't make me go that far. You wouldn't want me to go that far. And you see that, like, I would love for, like, a couple of matches that she pulls back near the end. Mm-hmm. Like, she has an arm bar and she starts to do it.
Yep.
And then she realizes that she might, that she's going to hurt somebody. And she lets up. And that the person then rolls it into a pin. And you're like, she lost. This is Ronda Rousey. And you're like, she made a mental mistake. She held herself back. And that's her promo. Then she goes, no, I'm holding myself back. These people aren't supposed to be my friends. I keep thinking that we're all supposed to be friends here. And then she starts destroying people in the ring.
Nah, I don't like that because that's just not how Ronda is. Like, if you watched any
no,
of her
but
fights, I know what you're going for, but like, now, like,
that's how you sell her as a face. And she's going to be booked as a face.
Of course she's going to be booked as a face. But she's not a face. She's a heel.
No, she's not.
Go watch any one of how she handles her fights and talks about at weigh-ins. Ronda is always the heel.
That's business. That's fight Ronda. That's not Ronda. That's not everyday Ronda.
If you talk to people who know Ronda, whether it's the friend, enemy, or just a person who knows her, people will say she's not the easiest person to be around.
No, but that's business, Ronda.
No, that's like on days like she's not like people who know her outweigh when she's away from the fights. Like everyday Ronda. Like if you want to see a good example of what Ronda is, like example of viewpoint of Ronda on a cross spectrum, you have to go watch the Ultimate Fighter. I want to say Tough Enough, but it's not. The Ultimate Fighter, which she's a coach.
You're still getting it wrong.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Fighters, when training, it doesn't matter if they are on day one of training for a fight, and they don't know who the fight is, or they're a week away and the weigh-ins are about to happen. They are assholes. Plain and simple.
No.
Yes.
Not
and they go into it because they have to beat that person.
I know what you're talking about. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you're watching how she interacts. Because she's not training for the fight. She's the coach.
But that's business.
No.
That's still fighter.
No, it's not. It's not the one I'm talking about.
You have to be.
I'm talking about when you're seeing her, not just when she's coaching, but every time she shows up on screen outside the gym and all that. How's that? It's not the same.
Every single day of training, be it you're helping someone else train or you're training yourself, you are in a mindset of you are the most dominant person in that room at that moment. And if anyone disagrees with you, they are to be shut down. That is a fighter's mindset.
No, it's not the way. Because you watch enough Ultimate Fighter.
Ultimate Fighter is also a reality television that's actually scripted.
To a point. To a sense.
They're like, this is what we're going to be talking about. And it's very easy. George St. Pierre is a wonderful gentleman.
Oh, yeah.
You watch in the season that he was a coach, He's a complete asshole. He's a complete asshole every single day, every single time he's on screen. He actually pushes his fighters to the point that they wanted to quit. The reason? Because that's training.
Well, yeah, but there are times when he's not in the when they go to hang out in the house. He's
not part of it. None of the trainers are part of the house.
No, there are times when they visit the house.
Yeah,
throughout the show,
and they're the trainers.
No, because they're
not there to be best friends with anyone.
No, the coaches, when they come to the house and visit, they're usually coming out to just chill with their fighters. So that's what I'm talking about. When you see those elements, you see a different side. Like, she's not the easiest person. She's one of those people who certain personalities will like her no matter what. There's gonna be some people like, oh, I like this, but I wouldn't want to be around her the whole time a lot. And there's gonna be people like, she's a bitch no matter what she does. And you see there's elements when she just goes like, she'll flip into that quickly, that fighter's mindset. You just challenge me on something?
Exactly.
But she's not like this. It's not, you see the switch in that season when she's there. You see the switch when she'll go like this, when she's being her normal self. And there's still times where she's very much can be seen as, I don't know if I would get along with her, type thing. But anyway,
that's a fighter.
That's not the same thing. What you're talking about, the mind frame of the fighter, and what I'm talking about are two different things. Trust me, I know what you're talking about.
You're talking about a character.
No, I'm not.
A fighter is not challenged. You do not challenge a fighter unless you're looking to have a fight, either in an argument or in a discussion or in a fight. You don't challenge them. Much like right now, you don't challenge me.
Yeah, I do. But the point is, like, people when you bring in someone like Rhonda, is we don't want this. When you first bring her in, the happy-go-lucky, like happy to be there was fine. We don't want to see that now. I want to see the badass from MMA.
Otherwise, you have to book her like Brock Lesnar.
No, you don't. You gotta treat her as what we've known her reputation is known for, and her theme song is perfect.
Oh yeah.
And that's the thing that we want, and we got that. We get it, but I think it's just. It shouldn't have been like, I'm so happy to be here, I want to earn my spot. No, she should have come out like, I'm here, I'm going to prove myself. That's why I didn't ask for anything. Like, they could say, we didn't ask for anything. Because I'm going to earn my spot.
Yeah.
And she should have said it with, like, determination, not like, I don't want anything, I don't want any special treatment.
Oh, no. The reason that she was saying that she doesn't want any special treatment is because she knows that no one's on her level.
Yeah.
She doesn't need it. That wasn't a happy-go-lucky coming out. That was such an ego that she doesn't see anyone on her level.
See, the way she said it did not come across that to me in any way, shape, or form.
Well, that's just because she's not an actress.
Yes, she's been in movies. She's an actress.
By definition, she's
I know what you mean. Like, and that's the thing. Like, we need to see when you give her a plot point.
Yeah, she needs to be able to work with that.
No, she can do that if you watch it, because half their interviews for hype promos for a fight, it's them just giving them a piece and you just let them go.
Oh yeah. Sometimes it's just a question.
Yeah, and they just go.
Conor McGregor.
Oh yeah.
What do you think of Floyd Mayweather? Guess what, brother?
Yeah. She's like, and she can do that, so she's used to talking.
That fucking wanker.
But the thing is, like, you have to get to the right spots.
Yeah.
And like the whole thing from the second half of that promo is great.
Oh yeah, because that comes natural to her.
Yeah.
It's the coming in being happy and having such an ego that no one's on your level.
Yeah.
That might actually be something that she needs. I mean, she may naturally have it, but she needs to work on to be able to project.
Yeah. But the thing is,
like Charlotte just I think that's just, it just DNA wise, that's just part of her DNA. She's like, I'm the greatest ever because I'm Charlotte Flair.
But go back to her earlier work and how much the crowd got to her.
Oh yeah.
But,
oh yeah.
So I mean, it wasn't like she's the worst promo.
No.
But it's just like there's two distinct where she kind of stumbled, but once we got to her spot where she's got to be that business level, That's what it should have been more about business. Like, yeah, I'm glad I'm here. Nice to see you, but I'm here to sign a contract. That would have been. But again, it happened. It is what it is. Hopefully, we'll get more of what we saw in the second half.
Yeah.
Because apparently Raw was good. I have to go see that. We'll get more of that as she's coming through. Because if we do, then we don't need, even though how awesome it would be, to have Paul Heyman put with her.
I don't think she really. It would be awesome to have her have a hype man.
Yeah.
But does she really need it? No.
See,
her mic skills. I'm going to be really honest. Mic skills are more solid than Roman Reigns.
Oh, by far.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, what would be really cool to have is like, she literally has Heyman as a hype person.
Yeah.
Not to talk for her, because when she like in the first time they put her together, if they did put them together, and Paul goes to talk for her,
she's like, "Hold on, Paul, I got this."
Paul, I hired you to hype. I didn't hire you to talk for me. I talk for myself. And then turn to the person, say, and I do my talking in this ring.
Drop the mic, walk away.
Yeah.
Paul's just like, well, you heard the lady.
It's like, and then Paul can go like she can walk off.
Sunday, we're gonna have a great.
And Paul can pick up like, and as my client, and then hype up based on what she just said would work. Make it distinct between the two kind of roles that he did with Brock.
Yeah,
he was the spokesperson.
And he was the hype guy. Person.
But now
he doesn't need to be the spokesperson. No,
he can. And there may be times where if Ronda wants that ego to slip out, she's gonna be like, "Go ahead, Paul. You can speak here."
Oh, also she could just be like, just lean over and whisper in his ear instead.
Yeah.
And he's just like, "Really?
Yeah.
Okay."
Okay.
And he just goes into it.
Yeah. And then
she just stands there.
Yep. Because like now you're not on my level.
I don't even need to talk. Like, doesn't even make eye contact with them. Not the board looking away.
Yeah, but like
just like literally walk into the corner,
yep.
Stand there. Just lean back, don't even look at them.
Yeah.
Look at everybody else.
Look at the WrestleMania sign.
I mean, hell, hop down, go sit down with the announcers.
Yeah.
Grab a headset and just start talking with them. And then just like, are you really disrespecting Charlotte Flair like this?
Yeah.
She's like, Charlotte who?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just living off her daddy's name.
Yeah.
Oh.
See that there, like when
now
she
that's burn.
Yeah, but that's what you could do. You could do when she gets like Charlotte Flair, she can talk for herself.
Yeah.
A Dana Brooks level person. Go ahead, Paul. You can do it.
Yeah,
I don't need to.
Alicia Fox. She's just like, I'm not even coming out for this. Paul's the only one that comes out, and he's just like, no, she's back there. See the video?
See, like, camera, show it. And Londra's like,
sure. Rhonda's just sitting down watching TV.
Yeah.
Watching something else completely different.
Yeah. Watching UFC in the background or something like that.
I'm watching a real show, and it's 205 Live.
But
it's more interesting than the person in the ring right now.
All right, but let's just get back.
Okay.
We'll wrap up this part really quickly.
So next up was the 7.
No, that's one last thing.
What?
Can I just say this about Triple H?
What?
He's having so much fun.
Oh, the dude is. He is.
Because he took that. He's like, when he comes in, he's like, he just wants like, and he just like, he pops himself up perfectly. Almost a little too much, but he almost missed the table.
Okay.
But.
So, I watched some Ronda Rousey training videos of her in the ring. She doesn't need someone to jump.
No.
To do a hip toss.
No, she doesn't.
So, Triple H went back to his natural training and jumped with it.
Yeah.
That's why he almost went too far.
Oh, I know. It wasn't her.
She can because during her training, because it was just move after move after move, and she was reversing stuff. She was in the ring with a 260-pound man.
Yep.
And hip tossing him around, and I forget what move it was, but he went to pick her up, and she turned that into an arm bar.
Yeah.
She actually did the roll through into an arm bar.
Yeah.
And he wasn't helping.
Yeah. Because
I was like, I know that move. I've seen that move. I've been on the other side of that move. That is not a fun move.
Because Ronda, from her judo training, knows how to use weight against people.
Which will be great for her in the ring.
Yeah.
Because it actually means they're just going to look at somebody and go, you don't need to help her.
No.
She will move you safely through the ring.
Yeah.
You just need to help her with spots.
Yep.
Getting her to the spots.
Yeah. And
Other than that, that girl, swear to God, if Ronda actually does in pro wrestling what she wants to do,
Yep.
she will be a ring general.
Oh yeah. But I can't wait to see some chain wrestling with Ronda in the ring.
Oh.
That'll be fine. She'll be there.
I think that she's going to be the one to bring technical wrestling to women.
Oh yeah.
When I say technical wrestling, I mean the straight
Yeah.
Chris Benoit, Bret Hart, Kurt Angle, mat wrestling.
Yes. Because Bailey did a little bit of that in NXT. So did Charlotte. So did Sasha. I think Sasha had a little bit more.
But once they were on the main, they got rid of it.
They didn't do it as much. Like they had their spots. You like they can do it.
But it's meant to be a spot.
Yeah. But no, Ronda. Yeah. So let's move on to there. I just
right.
wanted to say that about Triple H because he's having so much fun right now.
Main event. It was the men's first ever It was the historical first ever 7-man elimination chamber match. Yeah, Roman Reigns won. We knew that.
Yes.
Going into it, this was the spot to officially name the Brock Lesnar Roman Reigns match.
Okay. You ready for the rant?
Even though last May Vince McMahon announced it.
Yeah. Okay. You ready for the rant?
Go right ahead.
Okay, here's the rant. I'm sorry, Vince. When you you realize you have a big star and someone on fire who has a lot of momentum, as in Strowman, and you're like, well, he can't win this match, so to protect him, we're going to have him eliminate everyone else and then fall to Roman fucking Reigns. Does not help him. It makes him look even worse. I don't care when you go after the match, he does the exact same thing you had Nia do to send the fans home happy.
Yeah,
they
no.
weren't happy.
Okay. This elimination chamber will go down just like the Triple H defeating Goldberg elimination chamber. Because I'm looking at this, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eliminations by Braun.
Yep.
And 1 by Roman.
Yep.
And, oh yeah, sorry, it was, what, Superman punch, spear, Superman punch.
No.
No?
It was a Superman punch, spear, he got back up, another spear, pin. Like off the ropes, like spear, pin. Or something like that. I can't remember.
Let's see here.
Shows you how much I care.
Strowman and burning power slam on all of them. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Reigns performed 3 Superman punches and 2 spears to win the match.
No, they weren't back to back, if I remember correctly. But by the time he got the pin, there was that many, but it was not like he did Superman punch, Superman punch, Superman punch, spear, spear. No, it wasn't like that combination. But when you look at the whole overall, yeah,
just terrible.
I will say this: one of the best spots in the match is when it's literally everyone except for the Miz, because he's already been eliminated.
Yep.
Attacks Strowman,
which makes sense.
They did a 5-man shield powerbomb.
Oh wow!
Everyone on top of him. He kicks out.
God damn it! That actually makes me pissed about the ending even more now.
Oh wait, I'm not done.
Fuck you.
Everyone basically hits their finisher on him. Almost everyone, because after Seth hits the curve stomp, I think Finn turns on Seth and goes for the coup de grace.
Okay.
I can't remember. It was like, but they basically they kind of like. So you think this is a spot where they're going to get rid of Strowman? Great way. He got a big 5-person. Now everyone's kind of hit their finisher. Okay, back on top of them. They could have done it. They all get a 1 elimination.
Yeah, whatever.
For it. My feeling, like
personally, that would have been much better And then you could have Roman defeat John or Elias or Finn
Yeah.
or Seth. People that are a slightly more believable on losing to him.
Yeah. But they didn't do that. And it's just like, you do that and then Strowman's out. Then Strowman comes in. Elias is the next one down. Finn goes out. Here's the other thing. First off, I gotta say this. Again, Seth turning on Roman when Strowman is still in the ring is not a good idea. Rehash of the women's. Look at what happened to Sasha. You should have known better. But he did the same thing. And I'm just like, it would have been fine if he actually got to eliminate Roman and we were all like, yay! Someone else.
That would have been awesome.
But it didn't.
Nope.
And now Strowman is like, oh, they did that, so Strowman looks strong. No, he works a lot worse.
Well, no. It was meant to make Roman look strong. By having Braun look super strong all through the match, it makes Roman look like a god.
No, because when he actually finally beats Strowman, the way Strowman looks in the ring, he's not, but he kind of looks like he's just tired. Like, it was like the spear worked because after everything he's gone through, didn't physically wear him out. He could take more beating. He was just so tired.
Because he'd been in the match for so long at that point.
But it was like, no, it doesn't buy that. And I think that that's what they were trying to go for. Vince wanted Strowman to look super strong, so when Reigns beat him, oh my God, he's a god.
Except for the fans were just like, eh.
It doesn't come off like that.
No.
Strowman, and then you're like, but you can also say that Strowman, and someone probably added that, like, we'll make Strowman look a little bit tired, so when he gets hit, he just got been worn down, cardio-wise. He just was done. No, because then he pops back up almost immediately after and power slams Reigns again. And the fans like, one more time. He does it again. And like, I'm not counting. I love that scene, but it doesn't make me go home happy.
Nope.
It makes me go like, great, you beat down the guy who's now supposed to go on and beat the Unstoppable Force.
Yeah.
With the guy who could be the Unstoppable Force, the one who just lost. No, I'm sorry. You hurt everyone in this match except for Roman. And actually, you did hurt Roman because he looks pathetic.
Yes. Yeah.
And going in...
It would be one thing if Braun and Roman had been trading back and forth wins.
Yes.
Eliminations.
Yeah.
Up to that point. And that you actually looked over at one point and went, huh. So it's just the two of you in the ring. And they both look tired.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, all right. Because then you're just having Roman just get the win.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, Roman was able to overcome not just the entire Elimination Chamber and everyone in there. He also overcame Braun Strowman for this win.
Yes.
Braun, his cardio wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
And he got too tired by the end of it. You're like, all right, well, that makes sense.
But yeah, this was just a terrible thing.
Yeah.
And it did not make anyone go home happy
and
all that.
Vince went home happy.
Yeah.
He was like, my dog got the win.
But and what happened when he won? Boo! So what did they have to do on Raw? They have to course correct. We gotta get some cheers on Reigns. So what are we gonna do? Oh, Lesnar, don't come in.
Yep.
We're gonna have Reigns cut a cut promo, like a
work shoot
on you, and all that, which may or may not be somewhat based on fact.
Yeah. So, as I saw somebody say, "Hey, Roman cut a great promo," and the best response that I've seen to that was, when you've had 5 years and you've cut 2 good promos, you're not doing good.
No.
It's like, yeah. And this will be what? The 3rd or 4th WrestleMania? 4th WrestleMania.
Yep.
In a row where he will most likely be the main event.
Yep. And they're trying to push it. And there's a fact that there's like...
AJ Nakamura should close the show.
Oh, it definitely should. And I can see Vince limiting what they can do in the ring to not overshadow
the 5-minute match.
Yeah. But here's the thing. the rumors going on, because we talked about this earlier, like, there's so many rumors going on about Lesnar right now. Like, one is was told not to come up because of the late change, which
Yep.
has basically been told true in a sense.
Well, it looks like they're once again still trying to push at the Roman getting over with the fans.
Yeah.
The fans aren't responding to it.
No.
Just give it up.
Yeah. Well, the reason was, like, they said they wanted to do more of a shoot work promo from Reigns. So Lesnar didn't need to show up. Also, there's one of the reasons why they did that was because apparently Lesnar is using the Dana Brooke photo from Las Vegas as a kind of toy and maybe renegotiating his contract with WWE, like he did last time.
Yep.
There's rumors like, no, he's done when his contract's up. He's going back to the UFC.
Yep.
They're saying that all of his dates are done, so he didn't have to show up there. You said that
I've heard that he hasn't that he what was it that the beginning of March he would have to appear at every Raw from the first Raw of March all the way through to WrestleMania, and including Elimination Chamber. And so far he's missed 2, which would put him past WrestleMania.
See,
I've also heard that there's talks of Brock Lesnar all the way through SummerSlam.
Yeah, because I mean, everything what the rumor is for anything past WrestleMania is current ideas for if he resigns.
I've also heard that they have secured a match at SummerSlam for him.
But like, and the thing is, like, the mind frame is that, because a lot of news rumors were saying it's like the whole promo that they gave Reigns was kind of based on all these rumors.
Oh,
in a
yeah.
sense. That Lesnar's dates are over, so he didn't have to, but he was gonna come.
Yep.
But he didn't have to.
He didn't have to.
And he actually is trying to, like, saying, like, no. And they use that as a work mobile because they're thinking they want to try to get the heat he had when he left at WrestleMania 20 on him. Here's the thing. We hate Roman so much that we will still cheer that Brock Lesnar
Yes.
over him.
By the way, the only reason that Brock Lesnar had heat on him was because he was quitting.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't that he was moving on to something better,
No.
or even going back to something that he's already done. Going back to the UFC, he's already been there.
Yeah.
So it's just a sideways step for him.
Yeah.
He was leaving to go play football without knowing that he was signed to a team.
Yeah.
He was quitting the WWE.
On top of his contract, it was still like another year or 2 left.
Yeah. His opponent, Goldberg, his contract was up after WrestleMania, and he had no intention of re-signing because of the way that WWE had treated him up to that point.
And he actually said he would have re-signed if they would have fixed a few things.
Oh, yeah.
And they said, it's not broke. We don't need to fix it. And he's like, yes, it is broke.
It is broke.
And I'm not staying.
I'm not staying.
So
Yeah. That's why both men, because I remember watching that WrestleMania, and I remember hearing, this is boring. No one cares.
Yep.
Who cares? Who cares?
And the first, like, 10 minutes of that match is, like, Austin going, like,
Come on, guys.
come on.
Come on.
And they're just, like, nothing going on. It's like, yeah, you can put that Brock Lesnar in the middle of the ring against Roman, and we're still going to cheer him. We're like, please take the Universal Championship to the UFC and throw it down.
Yeah.
Stomp on it. Find the heaviest heavyweight to body slam on top of it. Just so it will maybe get destroyed. Take a sledgehammer, a real sledgehammer, to it in the UFC. Because it's worthless.
I know.
But they're still trying. Maybe, just maybe, after this failure of Roman getting over, Vince will finally say, doubt it, but will finally say, fine, try it your way, let him be a heel. It won't happen, but
It would be awesome.
but oh my god. But now we have the everything from now to WrestleMania about trying to get Roman cheered again, which the Shield was supposed to do because that failed. Like, oh, he's getting cheered. No, he wasn't. It was the Shield. Roman and Seth and Rollins were getting cheered. Roman was just getting an echo.
Yeah. Yep. That's literally what it is every time.
But no. Oh my God, this is gonna be 3 hours every week to just try to get Roman over. I wouldn't be surprised as we get closer and it's still not working. Vince literally putting it on as TV as much as he possibly can.
Oh, I know.
To try to get it.
And as people keep disappearing and walking away from it,
Yep.
Walking away from the product, I wonder what the common thing is. Or what? I don't.
No.
Just whatever.
Can't be. It's not Roman Reigns. Don't tell me it's Roman Reigns.
All right.
Vince, it's Roman Reigns. It's literally in the ratings.
Yeah. Next up, we've got John Cena's clear, almost desperation at this point, almost.
Yep.
To get a WrestleMania match.
Yes. And oh my God, he's doing some heel tactics. I mean, on Raw, saying clearly, my options for a WrestleMania match here on Raw aren't happening, and it's through SmackDown.
Yeah.
Bye, and walked and leaves.
I mean, he is a free agent. He can show up on either show.
Yep. But
I suggest if he can't actually.
But the thing is, that's kind of and saying that
it's kind of a heel thing.
Using his kind of status of I'm John Cena.
Yeah.
Which he's done before, which is when he came back for the
yeah.
Royal Rumble. I'm John Cena. I'm taking a world title shot.
Yeah.
Which is fine. We've had precedent. It works for him. And he got a match on SmackDown against AJ Styles, won, and is now in the making a six-pack challenge.
Right.
Which you'll lose.
Yeah. Oh, I know. And I want to see, like, yes, this might actually be the fastest way for the hardcore fans, if you will, that have wanted a John Cena heel turn to get a soft John Cena heel turn.
Yeah.
Because after Fastlane, where he's not going to win the championship,
Nope.
because that's almost as predictable as Elimination Chamber.
Though I could see a last-minute switch just
I
to try to
could.
get tickets
Oh, yeah.
going to put it on him. But no. We don't want to see Nakamura
I don't want to
and
see
Cena.
Nakamura Cena. We've seen it before.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
But we want to see AJ Styles Nakamura.
Yes.
The reason why SmackDown sucks is because you just don't do anything good on SmackDown. So no one's really shining. So no one's showing up to the house shows.
Personally, I like the product on SmackDown a lot more than on Raw.
Other than like the tag team belts.
Other than the fact that the tag team division is the New Day and the Usos.
Yeah. I mean, the talent on SmackDown is phenomenal, but what they've been doing is just nothing like they were. But yeah.
All right. Sorry. Excuse me. But yeah. So Fastlane.
First off, we gotta say one more thing about John Cena's. The rumors of his opponents.
Yeah.
Because there's two of them still.
Yes. Okay. So Undertaker. That is the dominant.
Yep.
Like it's dominating all the rumors.
Yep.
Except for just this past week, a new name popped up.
Yes. And Lily popped up.
Yeah. It's Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
Quite honestly, you have kind of a built-in storyline.
Yep.
John Cena screwed him out of a championship.
Yep.
So I would love to see that.
Oh, yeah. Use that as a storyline.
I would love to see right after Fastlane, John is just basically being like, I'll challenge anyone to a match. Because, I mean, this week, he challenged The Undertaker. There's no response.
In a sense, like he called out the Undertaker match. It's not happening. He has a tease.
I mean, but also I heard the rumor that Undertaker has said that he's not able to go.
Yeah,
which I don't blame him.
I don't blame him either.
Let him retire.
But then Dave Meltzer. I can never say his last name correctly. It's like squirrel. But no, Metzner has said, no, that's still the plan for John Cena.
Yes.
They just moved it to SmackDown to help ticket sales.
Oh, I know.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
SmackDown is the Undertaker show. That's where it should happen.
SmackDown is where John Cena started.
Yeah. It's
it was also his show for a bit too.
See, the thing is, if you had Cena Undertaker on Raw, it would not have worked well.
No.
Fans are like, no. Everyone knows SmackDown is where the Undertaker shows up.
Yes.
Except for on special house shows, shows for Raw. But SmackDown was his show.
Yes.
That's where he shows up. That's where you do it. You can do the same thing for Rey Mysterio.
Yep.
Because when he was his best, he was on SmackDown.
Yeah.
When they brought him on to Raw, he didn't really do much.
No.
Yes,
not really.
he won the WWE Championship for all of an hour.
Well, that was the second time, technically.
Oh no, I'm talking about the WWE Championship, not the World Heavyweight
Oh,
Championship.
okay.
Like the WWE.
See, I
know.
still consider them both the heavyweight
Well, because
championship.
eventually you merged them together and,
And
the
then
same
they
thing.
split them apart.
And they-
Oh
and
no,
they
no,
didn't-
that was after they had split them apart. After merging them together,
Yeah, it was like
because it was 2003 that they merged
no,
them.
2002. They merged them with the Undisputed
2
Champion.
years after, or no, sorry, that was a year after Jericho won both titles.
No, it wasn't even that. Because Jericho won both belts in December of 2001
in the same night,
in the same night, beating Rock and Austin in the same night.
not in the same match, but
No.
And by the way, he only beat Austin because of an interference.
Yes.
Come on, it was a roll up.
So he lost it, and then he lost it, the 2 belts to Triple H, who got the Undisputed Championship belt.
Yes.
Who was supposed to go back and forth between the shows. Apparently that wasn't doing well, so they decided to, when Brock Lesnar won it at SummerSlam of 2002, he exclusively signed to SmackDown.
Yes.
So the next night, Raw, Bischoff displayed the big gold belt,
Yeah.
giving it to Triple H. And
Giving it.
So not even a year of having one undisputed champion, did we get back
They
to 2.
split them right back up.
But I don't blame them because it was the first time they actually did the brands
Yeah.
and all that, so they didn't know how to expect that. So
It didn't last long though.
no. But no, it's just like, but yeah.
All right.
But
So Fastlane is shaping up.
to be a pile of shit.
It's,
No, I'm sorry. A predictable pile of shit.
Yeah, it's. Just let you know what it's.
It's 4 matches so
Next
far.
week we'll be giving you our Fastlane predictions, and hopefully between now and then we get 2 more matches added to the card, and there's some surprises along the way. All right, so WrestleMania is getting together. We are definitely on the path. We
yeah.
will know more specifically about WrestleMania. I mean, it's 36 days away. I can't wait. I mean, we're recording this on Friday. The
2nd.
Wow, it is the 2nd.
I know.
It's 36 days away.
There's 4 days into the dark day.
Okay.
If you want to know what the dark day is, figure it out.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to WrestleMania this year.
Oh, I am too. I'm not looking forward to how it's going to end,
No.
but I'm looking forward to because I think we'll have some good matches.
Yes.
But let's get away from WWE for a
Yes,
change.
because I have so back to the Bullet Club drama once again. This past week, the Golden Lovers, Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi,
Yep.
They declared themselves as a tag team for entering into the heavyweight tag team division.
Mm-hmm.
It's Ibushi, it's Omega.
Yeah.
They're very not popular, but they've won a lot as single stars
Yeah.
over the years. Now as a tag team, how dominant are they going to be? Well, the answer came who's going to stand up to this challenge?
Yeah.
The answer came very, very, very quickly when the Young Bucks came out and declared that they are entering the heavyweight division as well.
Yep. As it was put out there, apparently Kenny says the Young Bucks are the best junior heavyweight tag team.
Because they're in the junior heavyweight division.
And then the Young Bucks say, no, we may be in the division, but we're the best tag team. Now we're going to prove it. Kind of like years ago when Kenny was the junior heavyweight division, and he's like,
Yeah.
no, I'm a heavyweight. And then
I'm
he
the
won the
best.
And then he won the Intercontinental Championship in the tournament because they decided to strip him, since Shinsuke Nakamura of the belt before he came to WWE.
Yeah.
But still, no, it makes sense. So it's kind of one of those things like you declare yourself
Yes.
for this. Like, which
I-
is fine.
I like it.
They've done so much in the junior heavyweight division.
It's time to move up to the heavyweight division.
Prove you can do it in New Japan as the heavyweight level.
Yeah.
Are they going to? Absolutely. It's the young fucking Bucks.
They are some of the most popular.
Yeah.
Now, that's why I'm looking forward to seeing how well the Golden Lovers do in the heavyweight tag team division.
Yeah. Because it's been officially announced for the New Japan show in California.
Yes,
In March this month, a few days before WrestleMania.
I know.
They're part of their tour this year in here. It is going to be the Golden Lovers versus the Young Bucks.
Well, I mean, at Honor Rising,
Yeah.
there were actually more than two I know that there was specifically at least two matches
Yeah.
between Ibushi with the Golden Lovers and sweet Jesus, I still cannot remember who the third person was on their team right now, and I don't have time to look it up.
No, we don't.
And Hangman Page, Marty Scurll, and Cody
Squirrel.
and the American Nightmare Cody. We've seen,
Yeah.
the Bullet Club, the Elite are breaking down.
Yep. But the funny thing is, this tag team match, which
Yep.
is going to happen, is only days before Cody Omega at a Supercard.
I know.
The same night as NXT Takeover. So it's gonna be like, it's like that week. Like, if you think WrestleMania Access Week is amazing, just if you just do that stuff, these shows, Access Week is amazing from everyone who goes there.
Yeah,
But now,
to me, it's a convention.
it's a convention, but you think of it. Even if you're not a fan of the indie scene, and you could go to it, how awesome would that be?
Oh, I know. I would
Now
love it.
imagine if you're going and you're a fan of wrestling overall, you were to hit Access every single day.
No, actually, most of them skip it
Oh, that's
because of all of the indie shows
Yeah.
that are going on that week in the area.
The hardcore ones. I mean, no, you probably. I mean, if I'm starting to get more into the indies. I'd hit it all the cards out there too. I'm hitting Access at least for an hour every day.
Oh God, yeah.
So
I'd
I'm still
be
hitting
like,
it.
all right, I'm not really interested in the card for that show. I'm gonna go hit Access that day. Ooh, that card looks great. Can I fit in both? Yeah, I'll hit Access at 10 in the morning.
Yep.
And then that show starts at 5. Perfect. Let's
Yeah.
get yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It would be a very busy week.
there are people who ignore Access for most of the week.
Oh yeah, because they're just like, that's the commercialized stuff.
I'm there for the Hall of Fame. I'm there for the Takeover. I'm there for WrestleMania. I want to get everything else
Yeah.
for wrestling because I'm here for the wrestling shows. I'll hit Access maybe twice.
I heard so and so's doing a signing at 2 o'clock on Tuesday.
Yeah,
I'll be there for that.
I do want to do the Access. I want to go to Access. I don't need to be there every day. I want more wrestling.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But yeah, it's fine. So if you think about that, Access plus all like the shows in Japan picked the perfect time to come in for their tour this year, plus Supercard of Honor with Kenny Omega versus the American Nightmare Cody. Holy shit! This is gonna be a week of wrestling.
Dude, we're gonna have so much to talk about. Like, I'm gonna declare this now. We are not going to record until post WrestleMania. We're gonna have one show that's only about the predictions.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Oh yeah,
Just a prediction show, and then Monday, I would like to record, or heck, Sunday night.
depending on what we're doing.
Yeah.
Where we are. I already know this. No matter what, I'm taking Monday off for work after WrestleMania because I'm not going into work after WrestleMania.
I'm probably taking the day off too.
So, it may just work out that we can record, or depending on where I am. If I'm just watching it at home, which I probably won't be, because I have a proposition to run by you. We'll talk about it in a second.
All right.
But I probably won't be, so I'm gonna want to do that, not work. Or if I am somehow do and just end up home, I'm not going in at the time, but because I get out at 2 on Mondays. So, but if I'm more likely what my plans are gonna be, I'm not working that day.
All right.
But yeah, this is gonna be
It's gonna be a busy couple of weeks, buddy.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how the rumors develop on Brock Lesnar, that thing. Oh, one last thing before we
Yes.
sign off about the Intercontinental Championship match rumors.
Yeah.
So the original plan back in January was Strowman Miz for the title.
Okay.
Now, obviously, if you watched Raw, it looks like it was planning for Miz versus Seth and Finn, and the rumors was going to be a five-way with Elias and Strowman.
Jeez.
But apparently, the rumors are that Strowman, while they're doing something with Elias right now, is just there to kind of keep him busy because they're kind of holding him in a placeholder spot as a substitute for Brock and Reigns.
What?
And there's two reasons apparently why.
Yeah.
One for Brock actually saying, "I've done all my dates. I'm not putting Roman over. Fuck you. I'm going back to the UFC." Type thing. The other one is more likely is they're starting to get a little nervous up there in down there in Connecticut because they're down for us.
Yeah.
About what might come out in the next few weeks with the allegations that Roman was a client, an active client of the what's his name's
Yeah.
steroids
Steroid ring.
Yeah. So they're kind of starting to get a little nervous about if something bad comes out or really shocking proof that they may have to pull Roman out of that because they don't want
And it would be a 60-day suspension.
It's not even that they're rumoring that he's gonna be suspended. It's rumored that they can't have him in the main event.
Yeah.
And going over after that comes out, they would suspend him or something like that. But there was no mention of putting Braun in because they're suspending him. It's more Roman.
Just in case.
Roman's gone from pulling him out of the main event and put Strowman in there as a replacement.
Heck, if Brock Lesnar really is that pissed off at the WWE, why not have Paul Heyman show up the week before WrestleMania? You really want to throw people a curve?
Yeah.
The week before WrestleMania, Paul Heyman comes out with a briefcase.
Yep.
Walks to the ring. Roman's there. This is supposed to be like the last time that it's Brock and Roman in the ring before WrestleMania, and the briefcase opens. Universal title set down. My client is no longer with the company. And he walks away. Kurt Angle is screwed. Vince is pissed off. Like, Vince comes to the ring. Paul Heyman just fucks off past everybody.
He
just
walks
doesn't care. He's like, you can yell at me all you want. It's my client. He's the one who quit everything. He even quit me. He dropped this off and was like, I'm done.
Yep.
And you're like, so you can yell at me all you want. It doesn't change anything.
Yeah.
So I don't need to be here. Walks away.
Yeah.
Triple H is down at the ring. What do we do? What do we do? Braun's music hits.
He's like,
put me in the match.
And he's like, not put me in the match. He's like, I have unfinished business with him from when he tried to kill me.
But it's just one of those that, like, all he has to say is just put me in the match.
No.
And everyone's like, I don't know. Triple H goes to yell at Braun. Braun power slams him.
No.
Kurt Angle gets power slammed. He looks at Vince, and Vince just goes, "You're in the match," and rolls out of the ring.
No, see, what would have been great. He's like, no, I don't want him to say, "Put me in the match." He's like, "I'm in the match."
Yeah. Oh yeah. And Triple H is like, "No, you're not." Running power slam. Kurt's like, What do you think you're doing? You can't do. No, it's Kurt's the first one. He's like, "No, you're not. I'm not putting you in this match."
No. Like,
running power slam.
No, Kurt is in there. Like Triple H is like in the face of Braun because we're gonna get Kurt versus Triple H.
Yeah.
Kurt's like, no, he has a point. He's the one that he has a point there. So like, I'm putting him in the match, and Triple H is like, "No, you're not." They start to go. Kurt, Triple H just decks Kurt. Strowman picks him up.
Running power slam,
and then does it again. And Vince is like, "Stop!" And he just keeps going. Like, I'm gonna keep power slamming him until you put me in this match. And
Vince is like, "Fine."
And Vince is like, "Or I'm gonna, if you don't, when I'm done, when he's broken, I'm gonna come for you." And Vince is like,
"You're in the match.
You're in the match.
You're in the match." And
in the match.
like he's done with The Rock and John Cena and Austin.
Yeah.
Just like, yep, that's what's happening.
Bye.
I can't outpower you. You've already taken care of everybody else in the ring.
Yep, you're good.
You're good.
Okay. That'd be kind of fun. But I mean, I'm hoping that we'll get a switcheroo.
Or here's the better one. We know it hasn't been confirmed, but Vince retires.
Oh yeah, I know.
Braun running power slams him.
Yeah.
Vince is written off TV from then on.
Yeah.
Braun Strowman is known as the man who killed Vince McMahon.
Oh, also the other possible thing about is triple threat.
We've seen too many triple threats this year.
But I mean, they're thinking of that way. If they have to, they can kind of put it, get Roman there, and not like not necessarily hurt Roman, but no,
it doesn't help anyone.
No, but Strowman would be the one walking out with it.
Like you put Kane in there. Kane, we know Kane's there to take the pin.
Yeah.
Braun needs to be booked strong.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be the one taking the pin.
No, but the thing is, no, like they would do
if they can't put the belt on Roman.
No. Yeah, they decided to keep him in the match. Strowman's winning.
Yep. Strowman pins,
but not Roman.
Nope, he pins Brock.
He pins Brock.
Yep.
It'll be really funny to see if Brock takes out Strowman outside, comes in, Superman punch, spear, you're like, oh fuck, we were thrown for
no,
up for F5, and then Strowman comes in, picks up Brock, power slams him. No, goes pick up Brock, goes out, F5, Strowman kicks out. So we have that because that's the story that Vince wants to kick into.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be Reigns, but if you're gonna have to take him out, he can't have that honor.
Yeah.
Strowman gets the honor now. Gets up, power slam, 1, 2, 3, new champion.
Yeah.
Strowman is the best. Reigns is a fucker, can go fuck off, and all that. But okay, we're not doing really good with these shorter shows.
No, not at all.
And anyway, going into WrestleMania is not going to happen.
No. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Smash that like button. Have a great evening. Join the notification squad.
And make sure you hit the alerts with the steel chair.
Okay. And you can also join us.